Good afternoon. This is the Lady Autist coming to you a little bit late, so I was able to catch Stevie a little bit earlier this afternoon. So this vid is going to be another quick one because I still got more errands that I've got to run. So I wanted to rehash a little bit about the protections that JD has under the ADA law in regards to the withdrawal situation and what kind of documentation he would need in order to go ahead and pursue that route should he go that way. So, with the clause for elderly and disabled abuse and neglect, what you would need in order to prove that sort of case would be A, documentation. Okay, so what exactly are we talking about? First, he would need to be able to prove that AH was a designated caregiver and or power of attorney over him during the time when he was doing the withdrawals, the one that was making medical decisions on his behalf. Another thing that he would need to be able to prove that the withholding of the medicine would cause medical harm and possible death. So he would need documentation from doctors, nurse practitioners, what have you. He would also need witness statements from other folks, professionals, even close friends that said that they did witness her withholding the withdrawal meds during that time period, and also go over what they witnessed personally, the symptoms of what withholding the medicines did to him, go over the pain, go over basically what he looked like during the time, what was his medical condition at the time when she was withholding the meds from being administered to him. So he would need to be able to have all that information, all the documents, all the receipts, so to speak, and be willing to have those people be able to testify to what they saw during that time period. If he has all of those documents and the witnesses along with it, and he is able to prove that she did have power of attorney or was the designated caregiver of himself at the time, and it does show that he does either have a mental issue or a developmental disability, like for example, like autism or ADHD, then he will come under full protection of the law. Now, ADA, as everybody knows, that would be looking at federal, so that would be possible federal charges that he would have at his disposal should he decide to go that route. Now, what opens the door to him being able to do all this? That is going to be because she's bringing his medical documentation in regards to his mental state into the court out in Virginia. So by her opening that door, that is what's going to be able to give him leverage to be able to use those protections if he decides to go that route. Now, technically stated, since they've done digging in her medical records, I do want to warn you, it is a possibility that she could seek those same protections. But here's the thing as to why I don't think the ADA would protect AH. No documentation, no medical records. She has records for her diagnosis, but not the supposed abuse, nor was he a designated caregiver or power of attorney over her during that time. So I don't think if she tried to hit back with the same laws that she would be able to use them the same way that he would be able to. But this is AH, and she doesn't live in reality, so more than likely, if he does it, her projecting ass would try and use the same laws to hit him. It's just, thankfully, I don't see any judge worth their salt that would even hear that out, let alone let it play. So, thank God for small favors. Alright, real quickly, over at Stevie's live feed, just wanted to let you guys know today that the trolls are out in force today. And all I gotta say to you folks, if you happen to come by my little channel, is if you only come by these vids and streams, and all you can do is insult him, or insult us, or talk about things that have absolutely nothing to do with the case at all, then why are you even in the chat? Most of us would be more than happy if you wanted to talk the case and explain to us why you support AH over JD, but just insults, they amuse us more than anything else. They just amuse us because, well, you have no ammo. You have no ammo, and we've got so much ammo. So much that we are able to go over with folks. So, just wanted to let you know, your little hateful insults, your little downgrading of our vids and live streams does nothing more than amuse us. So feel free to leave your little dislikes, but just know if you come into our streams or spout your abuse in our comments, you'll just simply be removed and blocked. Alright, ain't nobody got time for your illogical nonsense or your freaking school grade insults. Grow up. Find a life if you can. Alright folks, so that's going to be all for today. I may post something later in regards to the actually autistic hashtag. There's been, as always, more ridiculousness. But I want to wait and see if, like, some of this idiocy can be resolved on its own, or whether it's just going to, like, get even worse. But anyways, as always folks, I do appreciate your time today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the comments, hit the like button. Again, this is a small channel and YouTube keeps removing the views from them, and we would really appreciate that. Alright folks, I do hope you have a good one and have a great day.